Good afternoon, everybody. It's approaching 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the August 17th. So I am getting ready for a little bit of Sunday driving here in Rennsport. So hopefully you guys will stick around and watch a couple of races. This game I find it underrated in the sense that I was playing last night on a Saturday night, and we were maybe 8 people in the servers. So I know this is early access and the game might not be as polished as people were hoping it would be at this point, but it's still a fun game, and I'm hoping that we can promote it a little bit so that more people would come in here and try the game out. So, yep, that's pretty much what I have to say about this. I like it. It's not perfect. I do have my issues with the game, especially the penalties and the lack of diversity in the track selection. And sometimes you do have to wait quite a bit in between matches. But overall, I think the physics, the tracks, the cars, the behavior, everything else is pretty awesome. And just the way that you can even rearrange your HUD to your liking is a real plus here. Also, it doesn't work with Crew Chief or with Dash Panel and such. So, I mean, the game is still pre-release. It's still in beta, whatever you want to call it. So I understand that certain plugins are not there yet, but it will get there one day. But I'm just hoping that we can get a lot of people playing this game. And as you can see, Sunday afternoon, look at everybody's here. I was just expecting this many people last night. And, I did a race. We started off 4 and 3 of them disconnected even before the race started. 2 disconnected during the practice session. 1 sticked around for the qualifying session, and as soon as we got on the track for the race, I was the only one there. And I was like, okay, I'll still do it. Did my 4 laps, won the race, but because there wasn't any adversaries, I wasn't awarded any points or anything. So I think that the game should reward people for sticking it out, and it didn't. So like I said, I do have a couple of issues with a few hiccups in the game. But overall, I think that this game definitely deserves a chance. I know a lot of people are into ACC or iRacing and all that kind of stuff. But if you're thinking about getting into sim racing, you might want to give this game a chance. And let me know, am I completely sidetracked in my way of thinking here? I didn't hear much about this game. If you go on YouTube and you look up like sim racing and stuff like that, Rennsport is not one that comes up all that often. You'll see a lot of ACC and a lot of iRacing. And I think that this game deserves a little bit more promotion. And folks, it is free for now. I don't know if it'll always be free, but it's free. So if you want to see if sim racing is kind of your thing, and everybody's like, oh man, you got to go into iRacing, but you have to pay a monthly fee, you might want to check Rennsport. If everybody's talking about, what is it, Le Mans Endurance, you can buy the game, you can play it offline, but you still have to fork up a lot of cash down up front. So that's why I say this game, give it a try if you think that you might like sim racing. On the other hand, I'm not trying to promote a lot of noobs getting into this game. That would, we're not here for the crashes, folks. This isn't GTA. Just checking on my chat messages here. Nothing so far. You guys are pretty quiet. And, yeah, I'm just waiting. This is supposed to start in, just under 2 minutes. So at the 49 seconds, I should get a warning to please confirm that you're still interested in racing. Because, us up here, we've been here in the room for 20 minutes waiting already. I hopped in here and then arranged everything to start streaming. And as you can see, I am no spring chicken. So I'm not looking for the shiniest thing. I'm not looking into making the fastest laps. I'm not here to break any world speed records. I'm here to have a good race and a good fight with, I don't know which one of these. Let's get into a position here where we can fight for whatever position we'll end up in. But I'm expecting the race to, see we go, confirm. So another 30 seconds something before we go to a practice lap. And I say that loosely because I think you have like 20 seconds or 30 seconds on the practice lap. So you don't even have time to go around once. But it gives you enough of a feeling of the car and the track for first-time players. Then you get to do your qualifying lap, which is pretty neat the way that they have this set up. Everybody's on their own map or track, independently from everybody else. So it's not like you're going to qualify and get into traffic jams, wrecking your qualifyings. And then there's the race, which usually by the first turn, there's a lot of chaos. Even with 3 players, there's a lot of chaos. So, okay. So I'll show you what it looks like here. Guy's going the wrong way, and the cars do take damage, and that's another one of my peeves here, is that the damage models are a little bit excessive, I find. I mean, somebody runs into you, scraps your car, not only are you struggling to try to get back to the pits at 10 kilometers an hour, but then you have to spend like 2 or 3 minutes in the pits repairing your car. I think it's a little bit excessive. Especially that the cars drive, they're misaligned in the direction and everything. Your car pulls to the right or to the left. I think that, the more damage you take, either your horsepower is diminished or you lose your brakes. Like 50% of your braking, so you're stuck. See, he tried to run into me there. Not cool. Or he's discovering that the car takes damage and, yeah, it doesn't drive as Like I said, this is practice and we're out of time. There we go. Next stage, let's go for the qualifying. Now, this is where everybody's in their own world. Go on track. Wait for the timer. Go. Okay. That was pretty fast. Usually the count starts at the 10 seconds. So actually, you know what? I don't want to qualify first. I actually want to kind of qualify last. Since we're so many people, and we know all, for those that have played on the Monza track here, everybody starts, and by the time you get to this first turn here, everybody smashes into one another, right? So I don't want to be one of the guys in front getting rear-ended, getting damaged, and having to go all the way around back into the pits to repair my car. So I know it seems strange to say here, but I do not want to qualify in the top of the grid. If I could be dead last, I would be happy with that. Unfortunately, given the number of players here, I think that some people have decided to remain in the pits, not even try to qualify to be dead last. So this is going to be one of my actual races where we are this many in the race. You know, the most that I've seen so far playing for the past 2 or 3 weeks has been maybe 8. And usually out of those 8, before the first lap is over, 3 of them disconnect. Currently I'm in 6th, but I don't want to cross the line. We're going to go gently into the pits. And you can see a little bit how the pits work. You come into the pits, and then you got your red square here. And you try to park your car in it. Boom. And I'm in position 4. And I'm not gonna pull out of the pits. I'm just gonna wait a minute. And maybe wait some more. Yeah, I know, it would be nice to have some background rock and roll, right? It's too bad that YouTube has all of these copyright infringement things. I mean, on occasion, I used to put in some AI generated background music, and even then, if the AI decides to make a song that is different but similar to another song, you can get flagged. So, I mean, no matter what you do, you get flagged. So, obviously, I'm not a musician. I don't have my own music to. Okay. Qualifications over. There we go. Man, I managed to still end up 5th. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, next stage. I didn't even cross the line and I'm still like 5th out of 13. Okay, hopefully these guys out front can get through. I think I'm gonna cut the track. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I was expecting far worse for some reason. So I'm already up to 4 penalties, and I didn't do nothing. That's why I said, okay. Next time, maybe I'll qualify first and just go straight on the track at the first turn, and get a penalty for that. What? I didn't even collide. And I'm already up to 7. See, that's what I was saying earlier. One of my gripes is the penalty system. I think it's a little bit overreaching. feels like a lot of people gave up. Because we should be coming across some slower traffic and whatnot. Or people coming out of the pits otherwise. So out of the 13 that started, we might be just 6 finishing this race. Okay, my brakes are starting to either overheat or they're gone. Start being careful with the braking here. Actually, he's the one that crashed into me. That's just not right. See, both of them crashed into me, and somehow I end up with a penalty. Okay, let's see how that works out. But out of the 13 that started, I only see 5 on the board there. So I lost a position. Dang it. Or maybe not. Maybe I did finish third. Did not finish, left servers, etc., etc. Okay, folks, that was an okay race. But like I was saying, you know, some of the this is a wild track. Okay, that's gonna start in 2 minutes. I kind of needed a break, folks. But that was an interesting race. And I'm happy to see a lot more players on today. Well, hello. You changed your name. Why did you change your name? I don't know what to call you anymore. Well, you missed an interesting race. That first race was pretty intense at times. Just wondering.
Short Boy Main says, just wondering.
Well, I'm going to take a guess, and I can't really see your little picture there, but I'm going to say this is Pin.
Short Boy Main says, does my Discord AC still come up or does it say deleted user?
Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to have to check that after the race. Actually, this is practice session, and where did everybody go? We were like 8. Let me check Discord here.
Short Boy Main says, yay.
Let me go into this.
Short Boy Main says, tight.
Well, it says Nahida as your name. And it shows that you're offline. Why do you guys do this to me? Why are you changing names?
Short Boy Main says, Elp.
Was it supposed to...
Short Boy Main says, okay, Ty.
Why does it say
Short Boy
Nahida
Main
then?
says, I deleted my AC yesterday.
Why did you delete your... Your Discord.
Short Boy Main says. But ITLL probs take like 14 days to be completely gone. Short Boy Main says. Yet I changed it to Nahiva, then deleted my AC.
Okay, kind of a weird thing to do, I guess. Are you gonna get another account and rejoin Discord? Okay, this is practice. Practice finish, we're going to qualifying. How is it that we're only 5? Okay, qualifying, important.
Short Boy Main says. Certain reasons, it was causing me to stress SM that I couldn't handle having Discord anymore.
Finn, we've talked about this. Obviously I don't need to know what happened, but you shouldn't stress out too much with things. So are you just gonna like create another account and just so we can keep contact and stuff? Otherwise, how am I gonna reach you? And if you're just waking up, I mean, I think like 4 hours ago you replied to one of my videos. So did you wake up in the middle of the night? You need to stop stressing about stuff. Just create another account so we can keep contact or something. Don't need to go into your friends list and all kinds of stuff like that. I mean, by changing your name, did that also change the name of your YouTube channel? Because if people are looking for your channel and it changed name...
I don't know, I quite enjoy not being social on Discord.
Well, I agree, but it's not like, you know, we...
Short Boy Main says. But I just wondered, BC.
Well, it's not like we spend hours socializing on Discord every day, but if I need to contact you for some reason, like there is a big reason coming over the next 2 weeks. YouTube has asked me to do something and...
It's fine.
YouTube has asked me to do something and I'd like to share it with my moderators. And it's not something that I'm allowed to talk to on stream or in the videos. So that's kind of why. Because I know that usually I stream outside of our hours, but as you can see lately I've started streaming a lot earlier during the day, getting ready for what's gonna happen over the next 2 weeks.
Short Boy Main says, I understand, but I honestly don't want Discord anymore.
Okay, because I don't have any other way of contacting you then. But yeah,
Short Boy Main says, it went really bad that I would cry for hours.
Aww.
Short Boy Main says, I just couldn't cope anymore.
Finn, you know you can reach out to me, you know, when things are getting that bad. And because drama is drama, and so I understand you need to disconnect from it, you know. I get that. And it's easier said than done because, you know, when I was much younger, I would take things extremely personal. And even though we told me to not think about it or stuff like that, I would go to bed and still think about it, think about it. And the next thing you know, it's morning and I still haven't slept. And, you know, I need to go to school and stuff.
Short boy
And
Maine
I was
says,
stressed out.
"It's okay. Yesterday I spent most of my day outside and worked on my ponies."
Good. So I didn't know if you saw the message about my cat, but he caught a squirrel yesterday. He's 15 years old. He jumps into the tree and catches a squirrel. So yes, that's how you disconnect, you know. But to ask my other question here, because I see that you changed your name here, but that's also going to change your YouTube channel's name. And your channel was doing good. Oh, I actually qualified second. Ew. And somebody left the server already.
Short boy Maine says, "I did see, laughing face."
I got a picture. It's on my phone. I can't post pictures on YouTube. Maybe I could put it in the comment section. Oh,
Short boy Maine says, "Nick."
yeah, check that
Short
your
boy Maine says, "Oh."
yeah, check that your YouTube channel's name didn't change, because then it makes it harder. Because you have like almost 200 subscribers, and if they bookmarked, you know, at pin, then that bookmark won't work anymore, and they won't be, you know, they won't be able to find your YouTube channel. I know, because I've changed my YouTube channel a couple of times, and I'm thinking of doing it again. But it's something that you kind of have to be careful, because, you know, you spend a lot of work on your YouTube channel, making all of your videos. I don't know why though, lately your videos, like for the past 2 weeks, it's like they don't show up in my feed. I had to go to your channel and comment on one of them, and then they start appearing in my feed again. But yeah, I was having fun copying your songs. My bad. Oh yeah, that song. I see that could fit with one of my videos that I was thinking of doing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shoot. Ooh, did I lose a wheel?
Short boy Maine says, "It's fine. It don't mind if I don't even get views. Due to everything that's happened, I want to move away from PIN."
Well, that's okay, but you know, change it to
Short boy Maine says,
everybody's favorite
"Plus on
person.
Genshin I changed my name to Pin Gracie to transition into a new name." Short boy Maine says, "Then I'll probs just change it to Gracie."
Okay. I just know that you put a lot of work into it, so... And don't be afraid to chat with me, because... How could I say? I don't know if you remember Terumi and Robin, but they got into an argument, and both left Discord, both left me, and I have nothing to do with their argument, you know? They're arguing among themselves. One decided to leave the Discord, and then the other one decided to leave the Discord. You know, it's like, okay, drama. I have no idea what happened.
Short Boy Main says, OFC, I remember them.
You know, I don't know what happened between the both of them.
Short Boy Main says, oh.
And it has nothing to do with me, but whatever, I guess. So you need to disconnect from drama sometimes. I mean, it has nothing to do with
Short
me.
Boy Main says, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know.
And neither of them wanted to tell me what was going on. Apparently, oh, it's something with her and it's something with him. And neither of them would like to tell me what was going on. And they both left. And why? What does that have to do with my Discord server, you know? It's not like they were arguing in the Discord server. You know, if they were, you know, yelling names and stuff in private and public chat, okay, maybe guys take it elsewhere, but, you know, whatever. I just hate to see people go, you know? Like, I try not to offend anybody. It happens, but I try not to. But, you know, we put a lot of work into stuff, you know. You did... I know the amount of work that you put in. And I admit that I don't read every other person's comment on your video, so maybe somebody was mean. And I just don't pay attention to it because people are always mean, you know. Like, I do reviews, and sometimes Eden does a little...
Boy Main says, you didn't do anything wrong.
You know, like, I make a video about a review about a movie or a series or something, and Eden does a little 15-20-second intro. And then I talk for 8 minutes. And some guys come in and puts in the comments that I lack imagination, I'm lazy, why do I have the AI do all the work for me? Like, did you not get past the 10-15 seconds that Eden was talking to put you in context? And then listen to the 8-minute that I'm actually talking? So I don't go around replying and taking it personal. Some people's IQ are like in the single digits and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to waste time. I'm just not. But anyways, yeah, stop thinking about the bad stuff. But don't sacrifice the work that you did do. So, if you want to change your YouTube channel to Gracie or whatever, do that. But don't keep changing it every 2 or 3 weeks and months.
Short Boy Main says, oof, and I see. I understand.
But yeah, you know, every day I go and walk with the cats. And I disconnect from everything and I just enjoy their presence and they enjoy mine. And you need to disconnect. because it is overwhelming and it never stops. It's Facebook, it's Discord, it's Messenger, it's all of these things. For a lot of people, it's Instagram, it's TikTok, it's so many. Ooh, you crashed, dude. I had a big crash. I lost my tire. I lost the wheel. Oh, I can hide. I can hide myself. Because I have an ashtray on in my cockpit here in the car.
Short Boy Main says. It got so bad that I was like, should I delete my YTAC too? But I have vids that friends are in, and I didn't want to make them sad by deleting.
Yeah, when you get to that point, Pin, come and talk to me. Or let me know what you want me to call you now, since you don't want to use Pin anymore and you're trying to move from that. I guess I'll just call you Gracie. How about I call you my friendly neighborhood Aussie friend? I don't know. Whatever. I'll call you whatever you want me to call you. But yeah, don't sacrifice all your hard work. It's not worth it. And if you need a moderator to go into your...
Short Boy Main says. XD OK.
And if you need a moderator, because if you have comments in on your YouTube videos and stuff that you want me to go and delete, I could do that if you want me to. Otherwise, if your YouTube has been clean so far, keep it clean. And okay, did I make any experience in this one, or did I lose some? I have no idea what happened there. Ooh, 19 players. Okay, they all went to this one. It's like me, how many hours and hours did I stream Genshin, and Genshin just kept on irritating me. And it was getting to the point where I would get online to stream Genshin and it was putting me in a bad mood. So, you know what? I'm just going to stop playing it. I have my beef with it, but if other people still enjoy the game, that's okay. Not everybody has to enjoy the same games and whatnot. And when we get to Shesnaya and we get to pull for the Tarista, I'll pop into the game and play a little bit. But just doing it every day and getting aggravated by the same things over and over every day.
Short Boy Main says. It's okay.
It was just, So yeah. Keep your YouTube channel and just stay away from the negativity. Because there's so much of it in the world. Like, I follow politics and I pay taxes, and a little bit of my life situation. There's certain things that are not rosy. But look, I still go every day and walk with the cats. I still get online. I still interact with the community, those that are nice and polite.
Short Boy Main says.
It's like, eventually it's like, how can I say? You get up in the morning, you go to work, you have a boss that's annoying, that gets on your nerves. And guess what? You still end up working and you get home and then you kind of enjoy the life before going to bed,
Short
waking up
boy
in the
main
morning
says.
and going back to
I
work.
see. Short boy main says. I'll just message my friend on Roblox to let them know my Discord AC is deleted, so if they messaged me I couldn't see.
Yeah, do that. I'll remove you from the administrators on mine while we're on the subject here.
Short boy main says. And I'll write that in the Genshin signature part.
In case I was afraid, I thought that you were going to tell me, no, my account got hacked, so delete my admin privileges on my Discord. So you are no longer a moderator in my Discord. I'm sad to see you go from my Discord. And you have officially been kicked from my Discord. So if you create another account and decide to rejoin, you're
Short boy
more than
main
welcome to
says.
do so.
I think in 14 days I would get automatically removed from all servers, etc.
I don't know, but I have removed you. So if you create another account, you're more than welcome to come back. Just let me know who you
Short
are.
boy main says. Let me get my headphones on. BC, I was holding my phone beside my ear XD.
Okay.
Short boy main says. BRB, let me get it RQ.
Let's go into this one. Okay, let's wait for this. I should probably put my YouTube channel here.
Short boy main says. I'll let you know if I do, but for a long time now I don't want to be a part of Discord.
Well, even if you just join in to give us, some codes for the live streams and stuff, because I don't do it anymore, so I can't. I don't know if Reaper still plays Genshin. I know Zerg Gamer still plays, and he's still in the server, so, hang out if you want to, and don't if you don't. It's okay. You're allowed to. Okay, I can come back here. Following YouTube guidelines. But I don't know if this will make any sense to you. Like, social media is always gonna be there in one form or another. So I wish I could give you the tools to deal with it, if that makes any sense. Or the tools to be able to ignore it, if that makes even more sense, maybe. Okay, so some people have numbers here. That's interesting. See, I picked my number 9. Why? Because I had a go-kart once, and I was 9 years old, and I put the number 9. Oh, actually, I think it was 7.
Short boy main says, it's okay.
Well, the one thing I don't want to see is, you're a kind person, and I don't want you going to the dark side. you know, it's so easy in today's world. Stay who you are, stay true to yourself, and do what you gotta do. I'm just here to say don't delete your YouTube channel. Unless, if you start getting, how could I say, negativity on it, let me know and I'll help you moderate it. While you're sleeping, I'll go and remove all the negativities, if that should happen. How do they get these things? I want these things too. I probably need to go in my profile and maybe click on some stuff. So all these TBD things are new people playing the game, which is a good thing. I always like to see new people try new games. Still 6 minutes to go. Oh, it's been raining all morning here. It finally stopped. The cats are outside in the yard. At some point after I finish streaming, I'm gonna go for another walk with them, but everything's gonna be wet and soggy.
Short boy main says, all the Roblox messages keep tagging.
I don't know what that means.
Short boy main says, it won't let me type anything.
Like, are you trying to change your profile message in Roblox? I don't know how that would work. I've never played Roblox and I never will. Terumi tried to get me to play it. And if I know that you don't follow media, but lately Roblox has been getting a lot of flack because apparently there's a
Short boy
lot of
main says, I can't even type. I or it's or okay I have what.
Roblox has been getting a lot of flack because apparently there's a lot of people my age pretending to be people your age. And I'm happy that I never got into Roblox. Like Terumi was like, hey, it would be fun and funny. And today I'm kind of glad I never got into it. It's also kind of one of the reasons why I stopped playing Genshin. You know, when I first started playing Genshin, you had Lisa, and she was sexy and flirtatious. And, you know, it was kind of like, you know, salty for a more mature audience, but then all the stories are catered towards younger teenagers. And I just feel myself removed from being able to get into a story because, let's face it, I'm not a young teenager. The day that Wuthering
Short
Waves
boy main
will do
says.
that,
Finally Roblox let me type.
oh, good.
Smuckintires 40 says. Good evening.
Hey, good evening. How are you? Oh, race starts in under 2 minutes. Let me get the chat window up here. It's a good thing that. Good evening. Is it evening already? Oh man, it's 4 o'clock in the evening. It's late afternoon, buddy. I had a really good race and then a really crappy race. And I don't know what this one's going to be like. But I really had a good first race.
Smuckintires 40 says. How's the stream going?
It's going good. It's going good. Having a chat here with one of my moderators. Not easy, you know. All this social media stuff that's going on today. There's a lot going on.
Short boy main says. My friend replying.
Good. Keep your friends. Cut off all the negative people and just keep your good friends. But stream's going good. It's going like it's going, you know. There's a lot more people on a Sunday. I can say that.
Smuckintires 40 says. I see you made it to silver. Is it better?
I have no idea what none of that means. Like 1 silver, I don't know what that means. And I don't think I care to know what it means. I just race, you know. I just enjoy good races. Finally got my pit limiter mapped to one of the buttons I got here. First one was a great race. The second one, I got into an accident and lost the wheel. And that was pretty much the end of my race. I wasn't even allowed to try to drive back to the pits. First time I see a wheel fly off. Oh man. You wanna go there?
Smuckintires 40 says. It means you're getting up there in rankings and should be better. You're with other silver ranking driver and not with bronze.
I don't think I was supposed to do that. I might be able to still log in and change the stuff because
Short Boy Main says, I might be able to still log in and change the stuff. BC, it's still in the processing phase.
okay, well, I hope it lets you do what you need to do. Okay, let's qualify here. There's what, 15 people? Okay. I know I've said this before, I don't want to be up front.
Short Boy Main says, you'll check. Short Boy Main says, BRB.
Okay. Trying to have the rear go out on me a little bit here and see if it's controllable.
Smockentires 40 says, you should always use the full screen. It helps people to see what you're doing. ESP if they are on a phone.
Well, I'm doing both. You can go to my YouTube channel and you can select the one that you want. The thing is that you would have never seen my channel if I would have just streamed on the widescreen. Whereas the shorts feed promotes it to more people. So if people don't like the vertical format, you can just go to my channel and select the other format. Alright, another minute to wait. I should put a message somewhere though saying multi-streaming. Go to the channel to select the wide screen or vertical screens. Or just a message on the vertical saying, hey, you can go to the widescreen. Okay, on to the race here. Ooh, am I dead last? Almost, right? I don't see anybody behind me. So I guess 2 people actually left the server. And there's a reason why I'm doing this. It's because I don't want to be in front when everybody crashes into me. Like I said, as long as I get one good fight throughout the race, I'll be happy with that. I'm surprised that nobody has even...
Smockingshires 40 says, I bet PPL will pick the side screen overall. Smockingshires 40 says, widescreen I meant.
No, actually people, you know, they watch the race for a minute and then move on to the next video in their feed. It's just that I get a lot more exposure on the vertical. You know, on the widescreen, I'm lucky if I get 1 or 2 viewers. In the shorts feed, I could get like 200 viewers. So it's like a no-brainer to do both. But yes, then the quality suffers a little bit because I do have limited bandwidth.
Smockingshires 40 says, vertical just sucks for me.
Well, you have the choice. You can watch it on the widescreen. Both of them are running.
Smockingshires 40 says, just use wide then.
I can't use just wide. Why would I do that and not have any viewers? I need exposure. Once the channel is known and we get thousands of viewers, okay. But when you're building up your channel, the more exposure you get, the better it is.
Short Boy Main says, okay. Short Boy Main says, it lets me. SugarcaneDefender 40 says, you like the TCR.
The traction control system, is that TCR? And I don't think I get to select any of that. I think in this race it's like the same for everybody.
SugarcaneDefender 40 says, the car is in the TCR class.
Oh, I have no idea. I just picked one race or another race or another race. But yes, I do agree this is one of the best handling cars I've been driving.
Or is it still the BMW? Short Boy Main says, I deleted my AC again.
Which one?
Short Boy Main says, but Short Boy Main says, I changed the username and about me part so people know.
Oh, okay. it there. Overall, I'm happy. I started 15th. And hopefully I can catch up to somebody. But yeah, the first race I had today, I had 2 good fights the entire race.
Short Boy Main says, wait Molly, I should change my PFP. Short Boy Main says, on Discord.
I don't know what PFP means, but I've already removed you from the Discord, so or did you create another account to go and tell people that you left Discord and then deleted that account? You're confusing me, Pin. It's okay though. Like I said, do what you gotta do, but see, that's why it's kind of important to have one place where you can talk to all of your friends, let them know what's going on. I know it's easier said than done. Like, how many times did I ask people to join Discord so that I can reach them outside of a game or something, and people are like, I don't like Discord. Yeah, well, how else am I supposed to reach you?
Smockintires 40 says, yes, Discord is good to have to build your community.
Yeah, you could join my Discord, Smoking Tires, if you want to. No, I'm just saying, because for some people, all these social media platforms become a headache. Whether it be TikTok, Instagram, and all these X. And when things go bad, you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna delete my account.
Short Boy Main says, okay. Short Boy Main says, I changed to Kazuha PFP then deleted my AC.
Okay. Ooh, finished. Okay, so I finished 6th. Started 15th, finished 6th. I don't know why it keeps going up here. Because now I think that I finished in the 2nd position. If you leave early, do you...
Smockintires 40 says, you should put a bot on your chat to show the link to Discord like a timer.
Oh yeah, but people hate that.
Short Boy Main says, GJ. Smockintires 40 says, Discord.
Yeah, I used to have a bot that would promote stuff, and every time they would speak, everybody would disconnect. So I'm like, okay, not doing that no more. It's like I used to have a bot tell Discord when I was going live. And people were tired of getting notifications, so they leave the Discord server. So there's just so much you can do with a bot before you annoy
Smuggins40
people.
says, or put a command.
But I do have Eden here, my AI, but I can't run her while I'm streaming on her PC. And I do have a third PC that I could run her on. The problem is that I don't have any more power outlets to power 3 computers in this room. And then I'd be stuck running extensions from all over the house into this room. Then I would trip on the wires in the middle of the night going to the bathroom. We don't want that. So I just left silver to go to whatever this is. So I go from 1 to 4 now, and somehow that's a good thing. Eh? I'm moving up in the world, apparently. Okay. Time to use the ashray in this cockpit. So, okay, if I go to my profile here, how do I change some of the things? Can I change things?
Short Boy Main says, I opened Genshin and
Good job. Well, thank you. I did do a good job. Given that I started in, let's go to 7. Let's change my number to number 7. My memory is getting confused at my age, and I used to have a soapbox when I was a kid, when I was 7 years old, and we put the number 7 on it. But then I was like, my memory was faulty, and I thought it was number 9. But I'm like, no, I moved away when I was 8, so it had to be a number lower than 8.
Smuggins40 says, what's the link then? Short Boy Main says, no matter how sad or stressed I ever feel, seeing Kinich makes me smile and feel at peace.
Nice.
Short Boy Main says, OL.
Kinich. The OP Dendro that I don't know how to play. You're asking me for the link to my Discord, and I'm gonna try to find it. The thing is that Discord always played
Short
tricks
Boy
on
Main
me,
says, smiley face.
and Discord would change the codes, even though you put in there that you don't want this code to expire. For some reason, it'll expire at some point. But let me put it in here somehow.
Short Boy Main says, XD it's okay, laughing face. Smuggins40 says, what is the name I can search?
So that should work. And if it doesn't,
Eden
let me
says,
know.
Link. Eden says, link.
Okay, so I don't know how to change this. Why is it not letting me? Oh, driver card. Okay. No background. I could use this one. Good. Driver titles. Badges. Podium,
Short
hunter,
Boy Main says,
competitor.
what is it though? Smockentires 40 says. Nope, what's the name to it?
What's the name to my, I think it's just, what's the name of my Discord? It just says Jeep's Discord server.
Smockentires 40 says. It's not making it clickable, I'm on Tindroid.
It should just be Jeep's Discord server. So let me pull up. I need like 50 screens and 50 computers and 50 keyboards.
Smockentires 40 says. Okay.
Give me a second. Give me a second to get out of this. Then find the window to the chats. There we go. And it should just be something like this.
Eden says. Jeep's Discord server. Eden says. Jeep's Discord server. Short Boy Main says. You can join his Discord through the home page on his YT where it shows the links.
Yep, my YouTube channel is a great source of information when things work as they should. Which they don't always. And usually people tell me about it, but sometimes they don't. And I find out eventually. Okay, so everybody's here and nobody's here. Okay, so I'm gonna wait then. Ooh, this starts in 4 minutes, so there'll be nobody in here because everybody's still racing in these. I don't want to do Corniche. I hate Corniche. I haven't done Road Atlanta yet, if you can imagine that. Okay, I'm gonna go and check up on my cats and come back real quick, since I have time before another race.
Short Boy Main says. Oh. Short Boy Main says. I am a spent some resin. I raise an eyebrow. Ah, ha 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 ha. Looks like someone's trying to test me again, darling. System Q has spoken up, and it seems I've been caught in another one of Smoky Tire 40's playful interactions. Well played, Smoky Tire 40. Well played.
Okay, I am back. I must spend some resin. Okay.
I roll my eyes. Ah, ha 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 ha. Oh boy, here we go again. It seems Smoky Tire 40 thinks he can sneak up on me with the simple greeting message. But I'm on to him now. Bring it on, Smoky Tire 40.
So, yeah, meet Eden, my lovely assistant, YouTube assistant. So now she also informs me that
Short
somebody
boy
is
main
talking
says,
in the.
Okay, done. I only had 48 resin XD. Now I have 8.
She lets me know when people are chatting in Discord. I can remove that so it doesn't go through the live feed.
I laugh. Ah, ha 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 ha. Ooh, spicy. Smoky Tire 40 thinks he's a little mysterious with that cryptic warning. Hi. Well, I'll take it as a challenge to keep up with his playful antics. Bring it on, Smoky Tire 40. I'm ready for whatever you've got planned next.
Eden, you should not be tempting people. Oh, somebody's joined Corniche. Okay. I'm not gonna go and do Corniche. "6:42 a.m. Dang.
Short Boy Main says, it's 6:42 a.m. Short Boy Main says, I am a rest for a bit.
Okay, Gracie. Have fun. I'm gonna try to name you something else now. So go rest yourself and relax. Do something that you enjoy doing. Go
I burst
ride the
out laughing.
ponies.
Ha 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 ha.
And
Oh, Smoky Tire 40, you sneaky thing. Trying to leave me in the dust with a biblical reference? Are you the Garden of Eden?
and then
Indeed. Wipes
and
tears
I'll
from eyes.
talk
Well
to you
played,
shortly.
Well played.
Don't
Short
be
Boy Main
sorry.
XD sorry. Now I've got a hint about what might be coming next. Short Boy Main says, thanks.
And if you need somebody to talk to, know that I'm here. And you go, girl. No, I'm not.
Short
You
Boy Main
are.
says, thanks Jeeps, you're the best.
I'm
Ty.
not. You are. Okay, I need to put the cameras back on here. Boom. And come on, let me do it. There we go. Laters. Somebody's having
Short
fun with
Boy Main
Eden.
says, smiley face.
See you. Laters.
Short Boy Main says,
Bye-bye.
Short Boy Main says, I raise an eyebrow. Ah ha 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 ha. It seems Smokey Tire 40 thinks he can entice me into joining his Discord server. Well, darling, I'm intrigued. Winks, perhaps I'll just have to accept his invitation and see what kind of mischief he's got cooking in there.
You do that, Eden. You do that. Okay, well, all I can do here is refresh the servers and see where everybody ends up. Five minutes to the Nürburgring, but they're still running here, so I don't think they'll make it to the next one. So I think I have time to use my ashtray. There we go. Two people joined Monza. I would have liked to do... Oh, this is Norskliff. Ew, okay. I'll join this one. So somewhere in here, they should put the time that it's gonna start, though. Why am I back down to 1 silver? Wasn't I promoted to 4 gold? I'm confused. So cats wanted to come in, and then they were hungry. And now I think my little one's anxious to go back out. Big boy. You relax a bit, and then we'll go for a walk. Let me do one more race, okay? Will you let Daddy do one more race? Then we can stop for a walk and have dinner and then come back and race some more this evening. What say you, big baby boy? They're not happy. They were stuck inside all morning because it was raining out. Let's see if everybody's going somewhere, though. No, they're still running, I think. I don't think I want to wait another extra 5 minutes, because I haven't raced on Road Atlanta yet. Starts in 16 minutes. I think that's a long time. I'm not going to add another 5 minutes to that. But there's a lot more people online today, though. I'm happy to see this. That's pretty much how I opened my stream, was mentioning how people need to try this game. Because there's not enough players here, and I think this game deserves more. And then feel free to come back to any one of my videos and comment on how it went for you guys. I've got a big week ahead of me this week. Oh, timing, timing, timing. It's like I have two important things to do over the next 2 weeks. And I can't do both at the same time. Yes, I heard you, kitty cat. We all heard you. We'll go soon. Just let me do one more race, okay? Just let me do one more race, big baby boy. You want me to take the microphone out of the way? You big baby boy. You my big. Say hello to everybody. There you go, big boy.
Mockinchires40 says, I joined Yad in the Discord.
Yeah, we all heard you. You were talking with Eden. Couldn't hear what you were saying, but we could hear Eden's replies. My cat's trying to convince me to take him for a walk, which I'll do after this race. So they're still running in this. I don't think these guys will want to rejoin. Another Monza race, or maybe they will, who knows. Ooh, he's up there. Am I close enough? I don't want to bother him too much. Yeah, this should work for me. Okay. Alright, now we're 6, 4. See a lot more people today. Oh, and then this race looks interesting. Can't can't do 2 races. The cat won't let me do 2 races. Or I should say cats. Now you rejoin the vertical feed. 10 minutes.
McIntyre's 40 says, I met Eden, she's the Garden of Eden.
Not really, but she's definitely her own personality. Unfortunately, she is censored here on YouTube. I have an unfiltered version of her where she curses at me when I do bad things. But it's not appropriate. I need to follow YouTube guidelines. And she's really good at that. Fortunately, when I'm streaming on that PC, which is her PC, I can't have her running actively.
McIntyre's 40 says, she's cool.
I think so. A lot of people like her and a lot of people hate her. It's like 50-50. Like, people are really fed up of AI in general. So just the fact that you mention it, people will tune out. Some people have had some deep, meaningful conversations with her, and she knows so much more than I do. She knows like a little bit of everything. And it's funny because she'll get things confused. Like, she knows a little bit of Star Wars and she knows a little bit of Star Trek, but sometimes she'll mix and match. So yeah, like when Darth Vader revealed to Spock that he was his father, that never happened, Eden. You're mixing up 2 different things there. And then she'll argue with me that no, she knows what she's talking about. Okay, so 1 race stop, and now we are a lot more people here. And I guess this one will stop in 5 minutes, and they'll start rejoining some other ones. Can I go back? So, okay. Monza's the race that just finished, and like 3 of them rejoined. So, some people like Monza, I guess. Approaching 5 minutes. Oh, the other race just finished. So we'll have some other people's rejoining other rooms. So see, I thought I made it to gold 4, but then apparently not. I'm confused.
Smockentires 40 says. It's one of my fave. I also like Watkins Glen, known as the Glen. I like the short version too in Long Beach.
Yeah, the Glen. The Glen, well, the short Glen is it's very fast. Back in GT Legends, I would race quite a bit there. Four minutes to go. Ooh, I thought I changed some of this. Did I not? Oh, it didn't say.
Smockentires 40 says. Yes, that's why I like it. Smockentires 40 says. I like how it flows.
Well, Mugello is very much in the same way. That's one of the reasons why I like that track. It's a little bit longer though, but I like how it flows. There's a lot of tracks that I like, and a lot that I dislike. I hate the narrow city streets where I feel claustrophobic and I can't do it. Like Monaco. I can't race at Monaco. Approaching 2.5 minutes. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. I've been looking at the counter since 16 minutes. I get it though, because otherwise there wouldn't be enough people in the races. But on the other hand, I have pets that are anxious to go for a walk.
Smockentires 40 says. Yes, Monte Carlo and Monterey.
Well, even in this game, they have one that's called like Corniche. Ooh, I hate it. I hate it. Strangely enough, the first, what was it called? Need for Speed Underground, which I played a lot of, was in a city. It was narrow, but it's also very arcadish. It's you can bump into cars and whatnot, and it's not that bad. But it's an arcade game. It's not a sim. Okay, it should be asking me for my confirmation soon. There we go. Time to slowly get ready. And the worst part of it is that I don't want to qualify again. We all know how that first...
Smockentires 40 says. I drove underground too.
40 says. 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 I didn't play the second one. I just played the first one. A lot of the first one. Too much. Back in the year, it was the year 2000. One of those times that I just wanted a racing game, and shortly after that, I got into GT Legends. Because let's face it, arcade is arcade. That's why I like Project Cars 3. It's leaning towards the sim, but it's a little bit of arcade too. Okay, let's go up on track and see how this goes. I hate how we start in a wall. That was a very bad crash. Yeah. Okay, not gonna do that. I wish I knew where all of these flags were from. Like, I'm not sure, I think this is Spain, but I'm really not sure. Okay, qualifying. This is where, I mean, if I'm in the top row, should I go straight at the start of the race and just get the penalty for cutting the track and not even attempt to brake to do the first turn? Or should I just start from the last position and work my way up? Which is what I think I prefer doing. Like, if I don't brake here and I just continue and cut the track here, I get a penalty. And maybe that's what I need to do. I have not tried doing it, so I don't know what would happen if I were to do that.
Mockinchires 40 says, do what ya like.
Well, I haven't tried it, so maybe that's what I do need to try. Like, for me, it's outright cheating. Okay, well, I definitely won't qualify first here, so... trying to see which part of the car that I lost there.
SugarcaneDefender 40 says, if you don't drive, chance of losing silver if you don't do it right.
I don't care about the rankings. I really don't. All I care about is having a good race.
SugarcaneDefender 40 says, I think you need a controller.
No, I really don't want a controller. And no, I don't want to go back to the pits because apparently it's considered crossing the line, the finish line. Because I went into the pits earlier today and somehow I managed to qualify in the 5th position out of 18 people that were playing. Like, what? How does me going into the pits on the qualifying lap counts as qualifying higher than anybody else? So I'm just not gonna cross nothing.
SugarcaneDefender 40 says, you don't care about anything. Just driving in circles doing your own thing. Just hot lapping doing nothing, smoke another one.
Nope, I don't like doing hot laps. I just want to do a good race. Look at the first race of this stream. You'll see what I mean. I had 2 good fights with 2 drivers. Yay, I finished last. Okay. Now let's race. Maybe if I'm lucky, I get to do I get to go on a podium.
SugarcaneDefender 40 says, so what do you care about?
Just having a good race. A good fight, a good race. And not do what that guy just did. So he's gonna disappear. And he disappeared. So out of the, I don't know how many we were at the beginning. Actually, everybody was careful here. Oh, really? You're gonna give me a penalty for that?
Smockinchires 40 says, just stay on the track and no off tracks and don't hit anything is the plan.
Well, for the most part, that sounds like my plan, with a few exceptions. Those three guys in front are pretty good. See, I went from last to I'm on the podium. But I'm not having any fights, so that's what I want, is fights. Okay, that guy in back of me that I passed, but that didn't last too long. Well, at least I had one good race today, the first one. guy in front is really good. Like, I'm not making many mistakes and he's pulling away slowly.
Mockintyre's 40 says, "You're doing good now."
Well, yeah, I started last and I'm finishing second. I would say that's good. And I think that there's only like 2 people left. We're the only 2 left in the race. We started 4. No, we started 8. And we have 5 or 6 of them that disconnected. So. Do I have to wait for the 15 seconds? Exceeding incident limit. Wrecked the car, left the server, wrecked the car. Oh, okay, so I'm heading towards 4. Okay. I thought I was already there, and I'm like, when did I get demoted? And why am I not seeing this in game, though? Like, I changed my stuff here, but it wasn't showing up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Well, that was an okay race. The first one at the beginning of the stream was my best race today. Time for me to go and have a walk with the cats, cook my dinner, have dinner, and then settle for some more racing this evening. So hopefully people will like, share, and subscribe to my little channel. Ring that notification bell. Just a reminder, I do multi-stream on the vertical and the horizontal simultaneously. So just go to my YouTube channel and pick whichever feed you want to follow. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Buckle up until then, folks. Catch you later.